when you first started with bullies, right? You started with bullies when you started with bullies, because now you do Frenchies. But when you first started with bullies, right? And then when you started to transition into Frenchies, what was the reason? This was before I'm talking about before you even had a Frenchie. What made you like say, fuck it, I'm gonna go get me a Frenchie?
You gotta think, when I started the dog game my first year, I had Pepe. You remember? I had a Frenchie.
I know that, but you wasn't like...
Because he died that year, and I stuck the bullies.
Remember, you didn't tell nobody.
Yeah, I ain't tell RP Pepe.
But you was just doing bullies, like you was doing a whole lot of bullies.
Yeah.
And then finally, you just said, fuck that. I remember it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I'm cool on bullies. I'm going straight French. Just that right there was like...
Exposure marketing.
Exposure came with the Frenchies. The Frenchies came with that exposure. So let me just go into Frenchies then. Because I ain't gonna lie, when you did transition, that Frenchie shit it started to go crazy.
Yo, where did I go soon I bought that dog? Where was my first stop?
In my house. I remember you got her. She got off the plane. I remember. My daughter didn't want to give her back.
And now what famous dog I got?
You got her son, her grandson now.
No, that's her son. That's Blue Ivy is Koi Gotti.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
Bro, who would have thought that puppy that day? Look, you got a litter off of him.
I ain't gonna lie, you paid a bag for that motherfucker though. I remember.
That's why you gotta invest in what you want.
You paid a bag for that dog.
And look at it. I would have never thought I would have Koi Gotti. I just knew I wanted his mom. I told Marky when we went to go get her, I was like, bro, I don't know what we about to do with this dog, but watch me turn this dog into something.
Right. Yep, I remember. I was trying to ask that question because I'm trying to figure out because I know it was about that time, but I was like, what made you be like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop a bag and I'm taking that jump,
then,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then this was the crazy part.
That, you was just like, after that, you don't even, like, you got bullies, but.
Shout out to my boy Glam Squad. He was on my back. Nice, get them fucking bullies out of here, bro. He was like, man, nobody want no bullies. He's like, yo, we gonna make a bag, bro. Trust me, follow me. And then I let my bro lead and shit. He done help me clone his goddamn dog. You feel me? So I always been grateful with that. And bro took me out the bully game. I had him in my ear.
Right.
He's showing me big plays, showing me like it's in my face.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right. Word. That's why RP High Hater. I'm about to create one of High Hater best grandkids. And I got a surprise for you, Glenn. We're gonna run it up. You know what I'm trying to turn that blood into.
So, in your opinion, what is like the biggest difference between, because outside of money, let's say outside of money, what's like the biggest things that separate the Frenchie market and the bully market?
All right. Self-explanatory, they're smaller.
Okay.
See, my dogs is real chill. Like, I feel like if I take my bully in a store, I have people looking. I have a few people stopping me. What kind of dog? I bring that Frenchie in there. So when I walk in the door, I can't move. Then everybody want one. What's your number? Do you breed them?
Right.
How do I get one? That's the difference. And me knowing and seeing that, it's like, all right, it don't take a rocket scientist to know what I want to do. It's just a market. You could Google it right now. What's the #1 dog? French Bulldog. So I want to sell French Bulldogs.